You gotta take time out to focus on you. Don't take on any tasks that don't belong to you. It's a perfect day to make a change. Gotta put the brakes on anything that get in your way. No time to second guess. You gotta put your trust in God and walk by faith. It's time to change your life. Know what you want and apply. Go far beyond than just life. Goodbye to yesterday. Today is the day to claim your destiny.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grady Taylor Show. I'm your host, DJ Grady Baby. Man, this is a great day, y'all. And this, y'all see the topic. We're going to be talking about relationship, and also I just want to put out there we're going to have a great conversation with just a little bit of laughter in there. And today's show we're going to be talking about, and all the shows we want you guys to understand the thought process of men and women. We all think differently, and just want to discuss and get to know each other and our way of thinking, because everybody think differently. Everybody expect different things. So, my goodness, my girl, Felicia, Be the Light song. Oh, I love that song. That's my song. And thank you, Felicia, for that video you sent this morning. It's very, very inspirational, very thought-provoking. It really coincides with what we're going to be talking today about relationships and the compatibility, the stability of a relationship, what to expect. What do you bring into the table, and what men and women are expecting of each other, because everybody has a list, but most people have different lists, So, and the thing is, before you engage in anything, always have a list, a checklist. What are you expecting? And also be open and honest, because communication is the key to everything, to get an understanding and to learn from each other, because you're going to know what you're going to accept or won't accept. So, don't be afraid to sit down and talk about, share what's on your list. Man, let me bring these ladies in. I am super excited, and I'm just waiting on my brother. Yeah, be safe, G. Clark. He's traveling right now on the way back to the house. But definitely from a man's point of view, we're going to have our pros and cons, things of not a pros and cons, things of what men bring to the table, and things I guess men think women should bring to the table. And also we're going to talk with the ladies about a list of things they feel men should bring to the table and what they're bringing to the table. This is just a discussion. We're just going to do the thing. We're going to talk about it. 1 second. Let me bring this songbird in. Oh my God, I gotta start the song from the top, y'all. Be the Light. Be the Light. I love this song. Singer, songwriter, producer. Oh, right here. Here she goes. Hey, what's up, girl?
Wake up winning no matter what. Yes.
My co-author. I know. Put that book up there. Put the book up there.
There you go.
Right. So also, yeah, we both are co-authors of Wake Up Winning No Matter What, Volume 2. Also, I will be mailing out your books today. Your books and t-shirts. Yeah, you're gonna get a book and DJ Grady Baby t-shirt. So also, I'm gonna share a link where you guys can order a book. Those who order a book will get a complimentary DJ Grady Baby t-shirt. You see right there, get the t-shirt with that logo on it. All right, ladies, let me bring to the stage, coming to the microphone, all the way from North Carolina. This young, intelligent lady, speaker, motivational speaker, teacher, Miss LaRonda. I don't know what name she got on there because I can't really see her name at the bottom of the screen. Y'all try. I have on glasses, but the screen is so minimized. But here we go. Miss LaRonda, how are you doing, love? Rhonda.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. I'm doing great.
How are you?
We're great. Feeling good, feeling great. Wow, it's a wonderful day.
Awesome.
Wonderful day. All right, let me bring in. I don't know who he got on today. I don't know who it is. Could be Cooley, Raccoon. G. Clark, you never know who could this be. Chef, mechanic, bartender, master of personalities. All right, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to bring to you. Is he ready? You get the well. We're not shooting the guns today. This is going to be an impactful discussion we're going to have today. With the panel and also with you, the listeners. Thank you guys for your love and support. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to the stage Mr. G. Clark. What's up, bro?
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, let me turn my light on in here, man. Oh
Bring your light on.
oh my goodness, there it is. There it is. I gotta make sure you see me today.
I'm glad you made it back safe. I'm glad you made it back safe, my brother.
Man, wow. It's treacherous going to the grocery store in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Here. Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, hold on. I gotta adjust because I'm having issues.
We hear you. Do you hear you?
That's the issue. Hold on.
You loud and clear. Don't do nothing to your mic.
All right. Okay, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. I guess I can.
Absolutely. Yes, we can.
Yeah. So let me do this right here. We lost Felicia. So we're talking having this discussion about, understanding what men and women bring to the table. Mm-hmm. It's a list, a checklist, and I'm sure everybody have a list today. And also, listen, if you're listening, and if you can, hey Terry Daniels, if you can, write out a little something, a little checklist, and also put in a comment what your expectations. What do you bring to the table? I don't know if I want to start with the ladies first. Before we jump in, anybody have anything to say? How do you feel about this topic?
How I feel that, everyone has always like what they bring to the table, but it also is an individual thing because it's like your preference and mm-hmm. Men and women, we got to learn how to just get along with each other, period.
Yes. Okay. I agree with you. Let's say Rhonda.
Absolutely. Good morning, everybody. But absolutely, we got to learn to get along with each other. And basically, at the end of the day, it's going to be you either bringing stability or baggage. But there's a lot of stuff that falls up under those two categories. But I agree with Felicia, though.
Yeah. G. Clark?
Well, I think I like the topic personally. I think it's something that needs to be talked about, and I think it involves holding a mirror in front of yourself. Sometimes we hate to look at what we do or what we bring to a situation, and expect somebody to fill up the gap. But you got to be a whole half.
Yes.
You can't be a half whole.
Got to be a whole half. You know what, G. Clark? I was thinking, and this just hit me. I always get these thoughts in the midst of the show, but I think that list is like a game plan. If we can get couples to sit down and have their list together and put it together, they can formulate a plan, a game plan, and I think that would work. That would stabilize some relationship, because if you have it in writing and you guys sit down and go over that list, just like that book I read, His Need, Her Need. She had a plan. She wrote down in the book. He has a plan. Then they exchange them. And they compromise and communicate on how to make it work. I think there should be some form of solution to have stability in a relationship. You guys agree?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And it should be a personal list. I don't really subscribe taking advice from people that ain't in your situation, because your situation is very particular. Now that don't mean don't look at common sense. If he's physically or she's physically abusive, you don't need advice on that. Just get the hell out of that.
Right.
But
yeah, I was gonna say that's a great point, G. It's hard to take advice from people who's not in your situation. Let's say, like, if you're married, it's hard to take advice. Well, you should be cautious on getting advice from a person who's single, who's never been married. You know what I mean? Or who have repeatedly failed marriages. It's kind of hard. So I think you should surround yourself with people that are in a situation or been in it for a number amount of years. Let's say like 40, 50 years. Those are people what you call it, G Clark? You go to wisdom, seek wisdom from people who's been in it, who's in it for a long ride. That's how you, because they know how to keep a relationship, how to work things out instead of they having that first disagreement and walking away from it. Walk away from something that can be fixed.
Let's get to these comments real quick. Okay. We got people checking in, and I want to make sure that they are acknowledged so they stay on and keep the conversation going.
Yes. Welcome, y'all.
What's going on? Dewan, she checked in. We got Miss Amber Lyons checking in. Timothy has checked in. Let's see. Tim. Wait. Dewan said, Felicia, I love the song. Amber said, good morning. Timothy said, women want men to bring money, respect, loyalty, and just being a strong man, period. Okay, all right. Okay. That's I mean, you know what? Maybe that needed to be a show. What do we think you want us to bring to the table?
No, this is what it is. We're talking about that today, G.
I know. Yeah. I guess. Demetria, good morning, Demetria. Let's see.
What's up, family?
Timothy said men want the same thing. It's a 50-50 thing. I dig. Let's see. Tiasha has checked in. Man, I ain't seen Tiasha in a good minute. Thank you for checking in this morning.
I'm praying for Tiasha. Yeah.
She said, you got that right, G Clark. 100 divided by 100. You got to be a whole half and not a half whole. You got to be 100 and not 50. That's what I'm saying. She said, when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing. A good thing is whenever a woman is a wife, before she's a wife, meaning she is doing everything already before she gives her hand. She said, I believe it should be the same, vice versa. I can't disagree. Disagree.
Yes. So give us some likes and hearts, y'all. Likes and hearts, y'all. Thank y'all for coming and
share
and saying good morning, reaching out. What you pointing at?
You know how they do it in the videos? They point to the like and the share.
Yeah. Over here. No, it's over here. Yeah, you're right. Down here in the corner over there. All right. So who want to go first to share, I guess, their first couple of lines in their list? They're expecting for, I guess, also, I know you have one for what women bring to the table. I know you have a list for what men bring to the table. So I guess just let them know what list you're calling from. Who want to go first?
Wait. Go ahead.
Are you still reading?
I'm going to the personal page because just making sure. I got everybody. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to make sure you was finished. I'm gonna call Felicia to the stand.
Hold on.
Well, I know when we
hold on, Felicia. Hold on. Let me see what G Clark was going to say.
Excuse my colorism, but I cannot let y'all go any step further without shouting out Yvette. Yvette is checking in. She live and in the house. Yeah, she said, good morning, everybody. She's addressed y'all as queens and kings.
Good morning.
Good morning. Absolutely. Hey. Good morning, Miss Yvette. Oh, wait a minute. We want to hear my voice twice. Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. Please continue, Miss Felicia.
Okay, no problem. Well, I first like to say that when I was making my list of some of the things that women bring to the table, I like to put it personalized according to me and what I bring to the table, and some of it might apply to other women. So that, you know what I'm saying? But everyone's list ain't gonna be the same because everybody ain't on the same plateau. Everybody got their own perception, you know. So, as for me, I think I provide unconditional love, support. And when I say those things, I think, you know, saying being a mature woman and what I've been through, the things I did in the past, it didn't work. So when you know better, you do better. Mm-hmm. So my unconditional love is in a relationship, not every man, but my man or a person that I'm looking to get involved in a relationship. That's what I bring to a table is unconditional love, support, compassionate, and a great personality. And these are the things that my male friends tell me they said I had that they really love about me. They feel they're secure and safe. They can trust me. They can open up and be who they are. So I bring that to the table. I have a job. You know, I have my own businesses. I don't need your money. but definitely I'm looking for someone that we can build together to make more money, and each of us in our own right in our career. So I am career orientated, like I things I want to accomplish. So I won't be clingy, you know what I'm saying? And to the point to where, yeah, I'm very supportive, but I won't be so clingy that you like, gosh, I gotta breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think I hold myself, as far as when I do go out, try to look good, you know what I'm saying? But that's not what I want to be the first foremost. I think after, for most men, when you take sex off the table, they're not even trying to really, especially if they're looking to talk to you. If you say, hey, let's get to know each other first, and you kind of take off the table, not saying all, because we're not going to put men all in one category, but most of them will
Mm-hmm.
walk away.
Okay. All right.
You know, so
So,
I just say some of that, and I say some of my other stuff on my list to give, LaWanda or whoever else want to speak.
okay. All right. We're gonna go to Miss. Shout out. Hold on. Shout out DJ J Wiz. What was that?
Hey,
Shout out to Winter
Absolutely.
Circle. Shout out
Absolutely.
everybody.
Hey man, I'm
Wow.
saying the YouTube family is up and going this morning. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Good morning, people. All right, Miss Rhonda. Now you can round sound off because I can go back on some things. And I like the way you said that, Felicia. But we're gonna go to Miss Rhonda. Miss Rhonda. Yeah, help me, Rhonda. Go ahead.
Some pros that well, I'm gonna name both of mine. They kind
Okay.
of coincide with both, but men bring strength. They bring security. I'm just not. We're not basing this on all, but they bring
No, yeah.
strength, loyalty, finance, security, leadership, and trust and respect. And then on the cons, of course, there are some that are unstable, some that
Mm-hmm.
are disrespectful, and there's no connect spiritually or mentally there.
Mm-hmm.
And with the um, women oftentimes they bring the nurturer part of themselves to the table. They
Mm-hmm.
bring financial, because like Felicia was saying, um, a lot of times women are pushed into being the head of the household simply because they're a single parent. So they have to work for themselves and do things on their own. So the finances are already there, the nurturer, the love, and the spiritual connect as well.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. And
And
also,
and
ladies.
the
Mm-hmm.
cons of the woman are that sometimes we're lazy.
Okay.
Sometimes we're lazy, and we can be disrespectful as well. We can be have self-doubt in ourselves, and some of us are not nurturing. Not every
Yeah.
woman is nurturing.
yes,
Right. I understand. And some of us has never been nurtured before, so we don't know how to give what we never experienced.
mm,
Great list. Great
Right.
list. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What say EG?
Well, let's see. What I bring to the table. I think fall along the lines of the traditional role. I'm gonna bring the bread home. I'm gonna bring the food home. Uh, let's see. I can cook. I can do my own laundry. Let's see what else I bring to the table. I bring a hustler's mentality. I've always been a hustler, so even if doors are shut, I'm gonna find a door to open to make sure that we survive, that we maintain. Uh, I got like 4 businesses. I sell shades. I produce music. I do photography. Um, Also well, since the shamdemic, I ain't been that much of a live musician, but that's also one of my 4 hustles. Um, so like bringing stuff to the table, I'm gonna bring a good ass time. I'm gonna bring Raccoon and Cooley with me. You dig?
Yeah.
Um, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot that I think that we bring traditionally. I can't wait to talk about what we expect, though. You dig?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and ladies, everybody had great a great list of things, and it's all about understanding. We're not trying to depict and pick fights or anything. It's all about communication and understanding. Now, I'm going to speak from I'm going to come at a different angle with my list. Well, with what I'm about to say, the things that men would like to bring to the table. But you have some strong-minded people.
Brady, you gotta go like everybody else.
I gotta go like everybody else.
What you bring to the table?
Well, I bring to the table. Don't mean I get the, okay.
What you bring?
You're right.
Boy,
I bring a lot to this.
Skip right out of it. Hold on, man.
Well, I'm about to get the shovel. Get the shovel ready, G. Clark.
Hold on before you dig a grave. Let me do my Easter speech. Ladies and gentlemen, we love it when you look and stare, but we really appreciate it when you like, comment, and share. And according to Grady, give us some hearts. Give us some hearts. I like the laughing faces personally, but give them some hearts. Give them some hearts, please.
Yeah, I'm about to laugh today. So the things I bring to the table that I don't get a chance to use because I got a strong woman that got everything. I got it. So but yeah, I bring stability, mental clarity. Let me stop watching G. Stability, mental clarity from speaking for men. Financial, we do 50-50 financial. Financial. I have that, like G. Clark had a hustle mentality. We know how to go get it. We know how to make things happen. I'm a mechanic. I can fix stuff. I can repair. I can fix. I know how to fix cars, do maintenance, car wash, maintenance around the house. I can change a light bulb, change the smoke detector battery. I can paint. I can do sheetrock because you get the holes in the wall. What it is? I can cook. I can bake. I can babysit. I can do a ponytail. I can do my daughter's hair. And all of that becomes, being a military spouse and wife deployed. So I had to do everything. I can grocery shop. Okay, G. Clark, what? My list too long?
Now, it was confirmed that you can't cook. So I'm gonna need you to retract that statement.
Okay. Well, my daughter don't like one thing I cook, but that's
your daughter, your son, and your wife all agreed.
But you know what? We're talking about what I bring to the table.
Wow. Right, go ahead. I just
say what they like.
I don't want a potential
but they didn't get the size that they are without my cooking. You know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
Because I had one mishap. Everybody mess up in a dish every now and then once.
They still alive, right, Grady?
They're still alive and healthy.
They're alive and well. Thank the Lord.
Matter of fact, I was with my son yesterday. He grew another inch. My son is 6'5". My daughter's she's 5'9". So I got good, strong, tall kids. So 5'8". So okay. The thing I think ladies should bring to the table, and I'm saying this, comfortability, calmness. Because men, we don't require much from women to bring to the table other than themselves. But just bring some peace. We just require peace from our ladies. Peace and understanding and some great communication. Listen without being offended and speak without offending. That's all we ask for. We don't ask for much. And that's it for me. My list is not that long for women. So
okay. So before we tap into that next segment, we had a question from DJJ Wiz. He said, "Can you be a true submissive to your man even when you don't agree with him?" Anybody want to take that?
Nope. They had no answer for that.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead,
girl.
Go ahead.
Okay, I thought you said you gonna go ahead, but
all right, go ahead, Rhonda, and then we'll follow that with Felicia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I believe you can at some point. Because I know we as African American women or women period tend to be a little mouthy at times. But I think we can be submissive. I do.
Yeah, I think say it boldly. Come on, you got to say it boldly.
I know I can. I have learned to. Let me say that I have learned to be that way.
Right.
I have
Greta said,
learned to be that way
Greta said, "Don't
because
tuck your
I
tail,
cannot.
guys.
Because I
Watch your
used to
chest."
be because I have been the mouthy one, and now I'm become the meek one. So, but I ain't gonna let nobody just say anything to me either. So, but yeah,
I understand. And also too, Jay Wiz, let us know what you mean by submissive as well.
Yeah.
Because submissive, people take that word differently.
Yeah,
Right.
and my thoughts on it is, and that's what I wanted clarity, because I mean, as a grown woman, it depends on what it is. Because if you're talking about we about to jump off this bridge, and I'll be like, okay, you the leader, go first, and then I just have to explain. I think he had nervous breakdown, but first jerk you out of it and not yelling or screaming. But be like, does this make it make sense? If it
Okay.
makes sense, I can go with it, because that's what a helpmate is. You're
Right.
doing something and I'm helping you. You know what I'm
All right.
saying? And I'm gonna let you lead. So
Okay.
that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But if you doing something radical, like I always felt, and let me just complete this thought, and then you feel free to respond, that when I would tell my daughters, or even when I would have a conversation with a female, if you get a fool, then you got a fool house, because he's got a fool's head in your house. You know what I'm saying? So when we're looking for mates, you got to know what you want in a man. You know what I'm saying? That he can lead, not, and even if he's growing and learning and maturing, and you're growing and learning, maturing. First, let's be solid in ourselves and love ourselves and know how to come together. I mean, everyone has their own opinions, but I mean, when I'm listening to, let's say, my husband, or when I was in a very long-term relationship, like 20 years, most of the things, if it makes sense, and we're having a conversation with two grown people, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's not about submitting. I mean, I'm like, you leading, and we need to save money. Maybe this week we're not going to go shopping, and we had plans. It's fine. I'm not going to argue. Oh, I wanted to buy my bag, and nah. We do need to look at the budget, because we're raising a family and money's tight. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
make it make sense. And I got no problem.
Okay. I was going to go ahead, G. Clark.
Okay. So I need to pick apart some of them things.
Yeah.
Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot. I felt that from you though. I think that okay. I've been on a mirror thing. I've been on a mirror the whole time. So if you find yourself with a fool, I go back to the whole young thing when we was kids. It take one to know one. So I think we need to be a little bit more decisive in how we pick our people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because if you wake up one day and you realize, this is a fool, like you're degrading your choice at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? But if you realize that, okay, was it foolish for you to be with them? You know what I'm saying? Like we have to look at both sides of the coin. Now, as far as submission, to my definition, submission is making self available. There are people that submit to managers and jobs every day. They submit themselves to their friends. Friends can have the most outrageous ideas, blah, 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 this, that, and 30. It's just making yourself available. When a man bounces an idea or wants to open up to you in a way, you submitting to him in that fashion is simply being the ear. You know what I'm saying? And trying to get where he is. Maybe it don't make sense. Make it your own idea and make it make sense. However, most times we find ourselves being shot down as opposed to being, whatever the case may be. So I think submission, a lot of people think submission more on the BDSM term where somebody's being dominated. And right. that ain't it at all.
Yeah. I want to say
do think that. You
Yeah.
have some men who think that. But
I want to give my definition.
All right,
I want to give my definition of submissive. Is when, let's say, like your couples, you have a discussion about something in the house, and the lady have, women always have their mindset on how they want things to go, or what should be done in the house. But if your spouse or your partner comes to you and say, hey, I know this won't work. Let's try this right here. But you know how? No, I think we're gonna do this. Submissive is like it's compromise. It's compromise and submissive is the same, And I feel like when you compromise, you kind of submissive to the other person and give them leeway. Okay, I'm gonna follow your lead, because sometimes somebody have to follow, somebody have to lead, and somebody have to follow. A lot of times, sometimes the women may have more expertise in certain fields, so a lot of times it's a give and take type of thing. It's just not that you're being allowing yourself to be dominant. You're being cooperative. It's not submissive. I don't know why people use it submissive. I mean.
Again, look at the root word submit.
Right.
Submit isn't always tapping out. It isn't always someone that's being dominated. There's multiple meanings to that word.
Right.
And,
yeah.
But people seem to take the negative out of submit.
Again.
So submit means, okay, let's say like I'm submit the mic to you. I'm giving the mic to you. I'm submitting. Go ahead, you Carl, take it.
I'm submitting my assignment to you, Miss Applejack. That's not being dominating. I'm giving something to you, something that maybe you require of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. If you're not willing to submit, and I really want to give a point to men, because I do weddings all the time. And from day one of the marriage, the man submits, because usually that wedding is based on what the woman wants, what she want to do. If she got an attitude, everybody's trying to calm her down. Photographers, if you have one photographer, he's probably gonna focus on her more than he focuses on him. Like you have, it's. I mean, from day one, from the jump. And the preparation into it. So, like these things aren't pointed out. I mean, because everybody say, "Hey, it's your day, girl. It's your day." Nah, fool, you marrying somebody. It's both y'all. It's both y'all. But a man could hear it and they could say it in front of his face. And I've seen it tons of times. It's your day, girl. You know what I'm saying? He submitted. He submitted just for her happiness from day one. You see what I'm saying? And I mean, I just want to give a point to me and that. Now, ladies, y'all come on back. Y'all can defend it.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Hey.
I'm like Rodney King. Can we all just get
along? Yeah. I think that it's both sides commit to some point. You know what I'm saying? Submit. And you're correct. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically giving that person the lead. Like, I mean, if you know a better way of doing it, I'm all ears, because let's work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, I step back and let you lead, let you do what you do. And then sometimes you may have to step in to let me do. I mean, we're what common sense is. You look like, hey, look like you can handle that. So I'm gonna let you handle that. If you need some help, I'm there to help. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's not that complicated.
Yeah.
It should be.
All right. Now, time for the craziness. My left turn signal is on.
Hey,
comment. Okay, what's that?
What is it? What is it, Greg? What is it?
Win a circle?
No, what she say? I'm doing the bouncer ball with you. I thought they told you not to touch Mr. Grady.
What did I do? What did I touch? I didn't touch.
I just did the bouncer ball with it. There it is. There it is. I like this. I like this admin thing. Hey y'all, I'm an admin now, huh?
So now time for the craziness, y'all.
Submit to admin.
I know, right?
Absolutely.
So the ladies, I hear the ladies say they want security. Some ladies say they want security, they want this, they want that. But they and then they talking about something, they want their man to already have something. What are you bringing to the table other than your body? You want a man to provide you a house, provide you food, living, security, and all this and that. And what are you providing? Just your looks, your body, and this and that, and a bunch of mouth and a bunch of baby daddies. We got to deal with. What are you bringing to the table of equal value? Because apparently, if your brothers, you have your head on straight, like most women say, they need you to have your own place. Please get your own place. I think every man need to have their own place. That way, you don't worry about nobody asking you to leave. The best thing to do, you go visit a woman at her place, you go back to yours. Maintain your own place. You know what I mean? Sit at your own table. You know, bring yourself to the table, because if a woman can't come and build with you, she can't chill with you. You know, because a lot of times, sometimes you have some women out there. It's a lot of ladies out there that are assets, but there are a lot of liabilities out there. You know what I mean? They take your money from you. They'll come live with you, get pregnant by you, then they'll break up with you, leave you, and take half your money, and then you end up on child support. Now you think that cut into your income profit. So now you got to pick up an extra job so you can maintain the quality of your lifestyle, because you got to take care of two households. You got to take care of the one where the child is and where you live. So fellas, be careful in how you choose your women, and also be careful with who you lay with. You know, everything look good ain't good. That's what my mama said. She used to tell me that all the time. So take care of yourself first, self-preservation, before you can take care of somebody else or try to help somebody else. And also, fellas, I know we all suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress from bad relationships, and we need to get our mind right before we go into that new woman life, you know, because sometimes women looking for men to make their life stable, because sometimes they got PTSD too. So now we're expected to be counselors. You know, we got to fix them and show that no, we're not like the last brother you was with. So now we got to coach. We got to teach. We got to do too much. Sisters, help us out. Be patient with us. We only know how to do so much. Y'all apply too much pressure.
I only thing I can say, like, we all are human at the end of the day. And when I say about what I want a man for security, is not necessarily money. When I say security, as far as like being there, supportive, you know what I'm saying, someone I can depend on. So I'm speaking from someone who's been single for a little while, and it would be nice to have the security, like when my car breaks down in the middle of the road, that I could call my man and say, hey, you baby, I'm on the side of the road, and he cares for my safety, and he will come out and tend to me. You know what I'm saying? Because he do care, you know, about my safety. I thank God I have AAA. And I do have some male friends or friends that I wouldn't bother them. Like you said, if you're with your wife and you have to ask permission, that's why I take responsibility as a grown person to have certain things, because even with a husband, I still will have AAA, because that's the smart thing to do. Everybody can't get to you in a formally fashion dependent, you know, on the circumstance. So I don't need a man necessarily for money wise, because I've been taking care of myself for a very long time, and my children being a single mom.
Right.
But what I would like is that the respect that I don't want when I start dating. I kind of like, it turned me off where most guys just come with the sex thing, and they say, oh, what do you bring besides the sex? And then when you take sex off the table, hey, get to know me, I'm very supportive, and I bring the other things. Let me tell you, a lot of those dudes, they be ghosts, because they say that, but then that's what they're going after, because they show they wasn't really interested in getting with you. They playing games, and I don't have time right now in my life to play games with folks.
Some men consider sex as love, their way of showing love.
Well, first we got to get there. Just meeting me, and that's not going to be the way we're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, truly, I understand that.
Can I have a moment of transparency? Because, like, I'm not saying all, but most women, when you take sex off the table, it gets really, really, really mundane. It gets really, really the same. It gets really boring. It gets sometimes uninteresting. Yeah. Like when we're talking about bringing, I'm being truthful. That's why when a lot of women, and you said it yourself, when women take sex off the table, the men disappear. They disappear because the thing that's mundane, the thing that's all the same, is usually bad attitudes, ulterior motives, flat out being used. You understand what I'm saying? Like there's a reason why men disappear when you take sex from the table. Now, when we're saying what do you bring to the table, it's a given for both of us to be emotionally invested. It's a given for both of us to be supportive. It's a given for both of us to like that's a given. So when we're saying what are you bringing to the table, and you're giving me what you shouldn't really get a hero cookie, that's already expected. Like it's got to be more, because for me, it reminds me of the story of the chicken and the pig. The chicken and the pig one morning decided to have a conversation. The chicken comes in and said, hey man, guess what? Pig said, what's going on, homie? He said, hey man, Farmer G said we about to have breakfast, and he need me to go ahead and give up some eggs, but he needs some bacon from you. And you know, and you know, he looked at the pig. The pig ain't happy. He ain't happy because the pig know what he got to give up to be able to contribute to this breakfast or this marriage. You see what I'm saying? The chicken just got to lay some eggs. The pig got to give his life. And sometimes, and when I'm talking about what we bring to the table, I'm giving you what has made me in my life. If some point in time before I met you, I became a mechanic, I'm giving you that part of my life. I'm bringing that to the relationship. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Every skill I learned, this, that, and the third, that I would charge someone else, I'm making that available to you for free. That's beyond what I can do with my dangling. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. When it's beyond sex, and I'm trying not to say anything so we don't get hit by YouTube. That's why I said dangling. But like that's what I mean as far as like for me, what are you bringing? What from your experiences? What from who you become are you really bringing to the table that is access to me if I need it?
I got it, and I want to give LaRonda a chance to speak. But most of the times with people that when they around, they know that I'm very good with organization and administrative stuff. So I could come in if you have a business. I have an MBA, so it's come natural. I don't impose it on anybody. But if I'm with somebody and they like trying to get a business together, need some ideas, then I could bring my expertise to that in whatever area they may need. And I'll make it available. I try not to be overwhelming and take over it. I'm just like, hey, if that's what you want to do here, you know, and show them some ways to make it easier or whatever. And then also, I'm very good at, you know, people can open up. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like a social worker or a psychologist.
I was just thinking that you sound like a counselor because you're a counselor. You're offering services, not relationship services. You're offering business services.
Some do just want to air. They don't really want your opinion. They don't want all of that. They just want to air out. So they just love it that they can be themselves and talk. And they just say, I really feel comfortable around you. So what I bring is peace, because at this point in my life, I want when you gonna come home, you know what I'm saying, hard day at work or whatever, you know, you can come home and talk to me if you want some, you know, just want to sit down and a massage or we watch a TV or movie, because I want that too. So I want to do unto others I haven't want undone to me. So I want to be like, hey, let's make our home our serenity. Let's make our relationship that peace. Because the world out there, Black women and Black men, we go through enough period through society. Yes. And that's what divide and conquer is, to keep us at each other's throats so that we can't thrive as Black families. You know what I'm saying? Just men and women as far as Black in the society. So we need to just learn to like love, respect, and honor each other. You know what I'm saying? Even as friends. I mean, I respect my male friends. Some of them that be out there, gigolos and or whatever they call it out there, just womanizing or whatever. After being around me, being their friends, some of them are actually treating their women better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they asked me, and I'm like, well, I mean, what did you do? Wrong is wrong is right or right. So don't choose sex. You know, I just said, hey, well, maybe you should rethink that. You know what I'm saying? Did you have a conversation?
Yeah. Yeah. True. Well said. We're gonna run. Hold on. Before we run to speak. Thank you, Demetri. Yeah, it is like a tag. You need a tag team partner. You know what I mean? Felicia is a coach. She's just gonna yell in. She ain't gonna jump in that ring, but she's gonna get her expertise with the NBA though. She's gonna tell you how to do it. She like the ring. Felicia is like the boxer coach. You gotta stop bobbing and weaving. A tag team partner just jump in the ring and hit him and knock him down so you can get back on top. But go ahead, LaRonda.
Hold on. Let me catch up these comments because I am currently like, I ain't even gonna tell you how many minutes I am behind. They've been rolling in. Amber said, our pastors have been ministering on focus on the family since the beginning of the year. Submission has definitely been part of the series. That part, G Clark, thank you, Tiasha. Thank you, baby. I'm so glad you back. DJ J. Will said, agreed, it's a business. And we should agree that neither of us should want to let the business fail. That means, like I need you to be a team. And I'm not bashing, I'm not jumping on you, Rhonda, but I need a teammate, not a coach. Like we can look at
that's Felicia. That's Felicia.
I'm not a coach. I'm a team player.
I'm sorry.
Grady was throwing.
I didn't say that.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah,
that's what Grady said. I'm sorry.
I'm not a coach. I'm a team player. That was the whole point that I was trying to make.
Hold on, but all you.
I just want to say, please forgive me. I heard somebody say coach, and I
said Felicia was a coach. Just listen at your explanation of how you feel. You said you're not about to do this with a man, but you're willing to give him advice on this and that and build emotional support. That's what coaches do. Coaches don't run out there on the field and take tackles and hits for you.
Okay, great.
It's team player. As a team player, you don't come in with you think. You have the person to tell you how would they want to, how they would like your help. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you're a team player. I'm a team player. I don't care what
I got you. I got you. You know how to mess with you. Go ahead, G.
And back to the comments. Let's see. Tiasha said, I like when we do things together. That's what I'm saying. Like ladies, I hope y'all get that message. We need a teammate. We don't need a coach. We can find a mentor, somebody we both respect to kind of help coach us. But I need a team. I need a teammate. Let's see. Tiasha says, stop with a bunch of baby daddies graded. That's insensitive. They bring things to the table too.
Drama.
Okay. I know.
Okay.
Oh, was that somebody? Where is my gun?
Get the gun ready. Get the gun ready, G. Clark. I know you about to shoot.
Anyway, I know because I'm a woman who have multiple baby daddies, and sometimes I do and pay more with no child support than others. Like I get that. I get that.
And I wasn't talking about your situation. Talking about somebody else. Go ahead, G.
Okay, Demetrius said, no, we need to realize we cannot fix each other. We need to support your effort in your healing process. That's something we need to talk about. Because a lot of us be coming into situations wounded when we should have healed, or we should have taken the time to heal ourselves before we got into that arena. I would be very disappointed in a boxer that has been in a car accident to show up in the ring and not have healed before he goes and take on his next match. Like the importance of healing. Let me shut up. Let me get back to the comments. We need to talk about that. That need to be a topic one day. Tiasha said the great thing about relationships is that you have what you need before you get with anyone. I don't need my husband. I want my husband. That is desire. She talking about Big Bull checking in on
the fat guy.
That's fat right? guy. Absolutely, man. Big Bull said there's no such thing as a stable relationship. It's a compromise. It seems stable, but in reality, it's just a deal of what someone is willing to deal with in order to make it work. So please stop with that I am a table BS, because in the end I could eat standing up.
Yeah. In other words, all we need is a roommate.
My man. Shout out to Miss Creasha Sharp. She said a lot of young men are very unstable.
Yes.
Big Bull said, bruh, that got deep. G, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna use that chicken in the pig story. That's what I'm saying, because the chicken got to use the eggs. The pig got to give up his life for that situation, for that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's a different perspective. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, some of us, and I'm not saying just women, like certain halves of a situation will take the chicken route easy. You know what I'm saying? But for the pig, I got to give up a little bit something more to make this thing work.
Yeah,
make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Krista said, so what you expect as far as dealing with the in-laws of the family? Now that's different. I ain't got to deal with the in-laws. Yeah. I can be around you long enough to eat your food, or you eat my food and send you on your way, and then we get back to life.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be in their business. I don't want to know who breaking up. I don't want to know none of that. Like if I show up and the brother-in-law ain't there no more, oh, okay, all right. There it is. Like, boy. Grady, what you bringing from besides your body, boy? Because you know you can't see. No,
These hands.
Oh, see, he bringing them hands.
I got these hands. Can't see nothing, but I can feel my way through life.
Really.
And Ray Charles can make it, so can I, baby.
Thank God for Braille. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Braille is a wonderful thing.
He said, I feel my way through life.
Yeah. Look at. I live by faith, not by sight. That's what I'm bringing to the table. Hell, I can bump into the table. I sure they gonna flip it over though. I might bump into it. You know what I mean? But I want to hear what. Are we done with comments? Because I definitely want to hear what Rhonda has to say.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna speed through this. Amber said, yes, please get your mind right. Deal with your issues before you bring that baggage to the other person's life. Get some healing. I don't call men to help me. I do what I have to do. All right. I felt you stepped down on that one. Tiasha said that means that they are not the one. If the only thing that keeps you both together is sex, then that's lust and not true love. That's what I'm saying. We got to get past that because it's easy to lay down. It is. If my husband was to get burned up, I'd still be there, no question. I have seen that to be true from him as well, even when I was not mentally where I am now in our relationship. That's something we can talk about. We are incubators as women. Whatever the man brings us, we grow it. He makes money, we pay bills. He brings groceries, I make dinner. He gives me a seed, I grow it into a family. It's a partnership. You know, I think I've said that before. I think I've said it.
I think you said that before on one of the shows.
I'm so glad that you are back. Exactly. Sex is not a weapon. It is something to seal the deal on everything else good. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's healing.
It really is.
It's healing.
Yeah, because I know I'm trying to get there. Look, see, I said I skipped a few comments. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Y'all are in this morning, and I really do appreciate it. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody on the panel, but y'all know we like to keep these listeners involved, and I know when I like to type something, I want somebody to read it too. So I skipped a few comments, but I got like 3 more. She said, good thoughts, Demetria. Good. G. Clark tagged me in on that healing discussion. Absolutely. Amber said we need healing from the inside out. A lot of us look good on the outside, but that is be toe up for the flow up. Tiasha said, I know you wasn't talking about me, Grady. I just speak on advocate for others. Everyone has a simulated don't act the same way. I feel you. And Tiasha said sex is healing. I think I've caught up with all of the comments.
Hold on.
Hallelujah, Jesus. Hallelujah.
I gotta hit this on.
No, you don't.
Sex was healing.
No,
man. Go ahead, LaRonda. Because I'm about to go with my little comedy spiel.
Look, I done jumped, and now you trying to jump. Shut up. Go ahead, LaRonda.
I'm gonna get some clothes and walk by and cut your beard off.
So sit back.
Go ahead, Rhonda. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. But I just want to comment on a lot of stuff because I've been taking notes over here. Grady said a woman just bring her body and looks. Let me comment on that right there.
Not all women. Some. Okay.
Just wait. No. You asked me to speak. Let me speak, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everybody.
Let it roll. Go ahead, baby.
Not everyone. Not everybody has that physical connect. Because you can get an unattractive woman and they treat you like gold, and you can get some woman that's banging and they treat you like dirt. So not everything coincides with body and looks. We're also bringing our mind, our spirit to the table, being a nurturing person to the table. And like you said, all women are not the same, just like all men are not the same. It's also an emotional connect that both parties have to share. It has to be a physical attraction and an emotional thing. But at the end of the day, I feel like men and women are just looking for someone that has the stability. Do you have money? Do you have a car? People keep talking about love. I understand that love plays a factor, but when they start narrowing things down to what it is they're looking for, like everybody is saying on the panel and in some of the comments, that it's stability. Do you have a house? Do you have money? Are you working? Can you drive? Are you gonna treat me a certain kind of way? And some women are looking for what they grew up around. Like if you grew up around a father that loved you and was always the breadwinner and always the leader of the house, that traditional thing, that's what a lot of women are gravitating to. And men, they the same thing. Whatever they were brought up in, that's what they gravitate to. And if, like Grady was saying, if you have not been taught or brought up in that certain situation, then you can't gravitate towards that.
Right. And I
Yep.
feel you.
So I
feel
feel
you there.
like it's all about what you are, what you want to put up with or deal with. But at the end of the day, it's still me. I think it's whatever you grew up around to what you're going to gravitate to.
And I feel you that, and that's very valid. However, even women that have fathers should see how the father responded to the mother, because I think a lot of times, yeah, even though the father was there, the father spoils most cases he spoils the daughter, which I have nothing against that. Because I do the same with my daughter. However, I do sit her down and be like, baby, sometimes you talk a little too much. You know, sometimes you don't hear when you're wrong, you don't hear that. Like I give her the real
Right.
as much as I give her the spoils. But when you say you gravitate to someone that's like your father, is it more so because in most relationships, the bearer of, again, the intangibles, and like I said, I don't want to put that on either sex, because it could be one-sided either way, because some
I'm
men
talking
are,
about the necessities,
no, I'm saying as much as
like the
a
bare
woman,
necessities.
right, and I'm saying in an unequal relationship, as much as a woman is looking for somebody that treated her as her father spoiled her, because that's what a lot of relationships are. You got some men that look for women as a mama, and to me, both of them is off in thought process, because that's always leaning for one person being used more than the other, and then now you are really you're not calling on that person's emotions, you're not calling on that person's stability, you're now calling on their patience. How long they gonna be patient with you, not necessarily you, rather, but you, whoever you are, not putting into this relationship that that can be used. Stop trying to marry your mom and your daddy, your whoever it was that took care of you, and start learning that you have to take care of somebody else. You dig? Oh, but I like that. I like that, Rhonda. And
Yeah.
hold on, let me get that, because hold on, Rhonda, you need to see these comments, because she said, "Yes, Queen, comment on that." Oh shoot, nah, let her speak, please. Say that, love. She said that is true, and then we got shots fired. So that's all love to you, Rhonda, because she said they said you
LaRonda, he did that, LaRonda. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? One thing that's not on anybody's list that I have heard, not saying this panel, but other platforms that I will listen to when they were discussing the list, caring. Nobody care for each other. Not bringing care. I guess they probably bundled up in a big word. I just went over my head.
That's a given. Okay.
Because the reason why I said it,
no one really think about love. What happened to
I
you?
say nurturing.
Nurturing. Yeah, but it's a thin line. See, I want to play this song right here. So I'll just a segue to the song. Thank you.
Oh, no,
thank you. That's a segue to a song. I set it up perfectly. Thank you, Felicia. You're always on time. It's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I'm saying? Check it out now.
Great. Too loud.
Your microphone too loud.
No,
Oh, it ain't loud on my. Oh, on the deaf DJ now. So that what you saying?
You know what? Do it again. Do it again. You're going to time out until you get that volume straight.
He's a hater. He's a hater, y'all.
It's loud in the headphones, man.
Okay.
But let me rewind that, because again, emotions, loving, caring is the same as anybody got a baby daddy. Anybody got a baby daddy that is not at home right now, and he wants credit because he remembered his child's birthday, or he wants credit because he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Now, when y'all hear that, it's either say, okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing, fool. But for some reason, when it's, oh, I bring loving and I care, and that's what you're supposed to do. Like, let's please take the conversation deeper than what we're supposed to do, Grady. You know, like to me, that's letting folks off the hook, because you're supposed to care about the person you with. Like, hold on.
But yeah, I know they're supposed to, but a lot of people don't. They get married for security. They want to be taken care of. They don't want nobody. They don't. I don't hear them talking about caring for other people. I want a man. I want a man that can take care of me and provide me with this. He need to bring this to the table.
Okay,
you know,
so
they'll never speak about what they're going to give him, other than support, moral support, and this and that.
Grady,
I don't know.
Grady, what woman have you been with that has not cared for you?
I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about other people.
Just answer the question.
They not care for me. I've been with a few that didn't care for me. I wasn't there alone. I wasn't there alone.
Hold on. They never cared for you.
I mean, I've been in some situation where I felt they
I'm
never
not saying
cared.
how long they cared for you.
Okay.
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Okay, answer.
A person that you were with. Was there ever a time where the person that you were with, now I don't care when it stopped, that they stopped caring for you.
Okay.
But that they did not care for you.
Yeah.
Your well-being, just as general as possible.
Yes.
Okay, so when you say that you're looking for someone to care for me, again, that's a given. Now, if they stop caring for you, yeah, you probably on the way out the door. Out that door right behind me. But you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying everyone that you've been with, as far as a relationship. Now, I'm not talking about flings. I'm not talking about somebody that you just sing.
I mean, I can count on one hand. Okay, one finger. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been with what? See, you know what, G-Car? See, G-Car trying to.
No, I'm trying to have like a real conversation.
No, you're not. You're really trying to have an argument with me, because you're saying some stuff, then you turn around and try to rephrase it. No, you asked me, have I been with a person? You said long term or short term that didn't care for me, and I said yes. Okay. And then you try to direct it like, have you been with somebody? I'm like, yeah.
No.
They didn't care.
Okay, so when y'all first got together, she didn't care for you.
I mean, you're trying to get to that point.
No, don't.
Because no, they don't know. No, they don't
care for you when you first got together.
How did you? When you first got together? Yeah, in the beginning, probably, I guess care to get to know you. Care to get to know you because he caring.
Okay, stop. That just answered my question. I understand that it didn't work out. I understand that eventually I understand all that. All I'm saying is that at the initial point, they cared about you. So
they cared enough to call. Hey, how you doing?
Okay,
but that's not the kind of caring I'm talking about. Caring enough to be with you to caring. Oh my G, you don't understand. You don't understand, young folks. You born in the 80s. You don't know about no caring.
I understand what you're saying, but all I'm saying is the fact that somebody say, "Well, I'm going to care what I bring to the table. I'm going to care about you." No, everybody cares about each other. I wouldn't be dealing with you if I didn't care about you.
Not necessarily. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but not everybody know how to care, because you got to also know everybody in this dysfunctional families. A lot of people know there's no perfect person, so you don't even know where that person background and what they consider caring. Somebody thinks caring that I'm just paying the bills, but he never really showed his wife any compassion, any love, never took her out on dates. He's not romantic, but that's how I show my caring, because I come home every night and I pay the bill. Right, so she's looking for some emotional support. Somewhere down the line, they try to keep it together for the kids or whatever reason, but it falls apart because each person wasn't getting what they wanted out of the marriage because they feel neglected. They say, I know he cares for me, but I mean, he's just so disconnected, and or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
because
I
But
get where you're saying, but not everybody know how to care.
well
That's all.
said.
whose fault is that? Because
Well said,
if
Felicia.
you picked a
Aaron,
if you
whatever.
picked a
I don't know.
person, if you picked a person that from the jump was not emotionally expressive, okay.
But you don't know that from everybody when you
You
first
you
meet.
don't know it until you get into it, G. Clark.
I mean,
Don't
I
you
mean,
think
because
you
okay,
once you
so
get into it,
are we talking
you
relationship or are we talking marriage? Let's clarify that.
even
true.
in your marriage, you don't
And
really
relationship,
understand 100%, but you do
because
know they care for you. I
That's
get
because
you.
a lot of folks
But
be
the
jumping into
thing
stuff.
is,
yeah, but
Let's
people
call it for what it is. A lot of
and
folks be
people
jumping into stuff.
care only go
I've
so
seen
far.
I've seen people get married within months of meeting each other, and ain't shacked. I think shacking should be a prerequisite before you get married. I could care less about counseling because again, you got counselors that are in broken situations and trying to tell somebody else how to fix theirs. No, you need to shack.
That's another show. That's
You need
another
to-
show, G.
Y'all need to.
All right.
y'all-
morally, that's not good.
Shack,
Right.
no, it is good. Shacking is good. Shacking is good
Because it's premarital
First
dating
off-
because you're testing the water.
Yeah,
You get to see if you're going to be in that relationship or not, or be with this person or not. You know,
Let me tell you
The person
something.
that he's gonna keep shacking with you without.
don't you test drive a car before you buy it?
You sure do.
Huh? Do
Right,
you do a
but I
walkthrough?
mean,
Do you do a
can't keep
walkthrough
that
of a house
morally,
before you
if
buy
you're
it?
Christian, you know that's not how you want to start things.
Do you,
Because
Okay,
you don't want to be based off of that. I want to know who I'm dealing with before I go shacking with you to make sure you ain't crazy. Because people, when they first come up in a relationship, they show their representative. So you really
Yeah.
don't know who you first meet.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
slowly but surely, give time. I say in time, a person's gonna show you who they are.
But
And
how
they say,
long do you? But how long do
but
you
how
go through
long
that?
that time is you know that within yourself, you're going to give a certain time. You have a conversation and you say, where are we going with this relationship? I don't think I want to live with nobody right now. I have my daughter and you're not coming into my house right now, but I will get to know you. It could be months, it could be a year. I don't know. But you'll know with that person as you're going in that relationship where you think it should go because y'all having a conversation, you're communicating, and you see that it's going in the right route. Now, if y'all chose to have sex, then that's between two grown people. But I don't want to be just, assuming anything. I think, it takes time to grow and know. Even after 5 years, you may not know somebody 100%.
True.
But let me
True.
give you the benefits of shacking because shacking is the ultimate teller of whether I'm gonna marry you or not. You know what I'm saying? And that should be on both ends.
Yeah.
Because shacking is the only way you're gonna find out.
Not really.
Felicia, I got your
Shacking,
point, Felicia.
shacking is the only way you're gonna find out that
Felicia.
he leaves his clothes all on the bathroom floor, and maybe that's something that's a deal breaker for you.
Mhm.
Or like shacking is a very intimate level, and most times why women are and people are against shacking is because he has found something. He's like, well, maybe I don't think I am gonna marry, but we're comfortable in this situation, so I'm not gonna push the envelope. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But at the same point in time, when you go in to live with somebody, two people have a decision to stay and to leave. And
Right.
if you've gotten to a point where you like, well, you ain't gonna marry, well, maybe it's time to leave.
Yeah. Also,
Like, I think we demonize people because they don't live up to our standards, which I think is just a new perspective on my end, because I feel like this, like our exes leaves us clues to what we should want in the future.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop looking at the negative. Stop looking at he didn't brush his teeth. He didn't. Well, that is a negative that you can't overlook. But I'm saying stop overlooking like overlooking the good for the bad that came out of the relationship, and understand maybe your clue with him was that he probably sexed you down to he knocked some cobwebs out. You see what I'm saying? Maybe that was a clue to the man that you ultimately need to have. This other man, he was emotionally available to you, but financially he wasn't there. That's a clue. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah.
I think we put a lot of weight on our exes.
Yeah, I want to say this, and I understand Felicia, and normally I don't take Felicia, or not Felicia. I don't agree with women on most of the things, but I do understand what Felicia is trying to say.
I understand that too. Yeah,
because like for women, it's different from women and men, huh? Yeah, it's different from women than men, because ladies, they have a family that they have to protect their daughters and their children from potential guys they date, because they don't really know the guy that's coming after them. They don't know he's a pedophile or this and that, so they have to be more defensive and hesitant when it comes to shacking, because you don't know what you're bringing into your home. Am I right, Felicia?
Yes.
And so with men, I know. Sure, man. I want to give her some. It's different. So we had to take ourselves out of ourselves and put ourselves in that woman, exactly. her mental state, and to think, okay, what are they protecting themselves from? Because you got to be able to wear both shoes, or think, from both shoes. Go ahead, Rhonda. I'm sorry.
I agree with both of them, G and Felicia, because from Felicia's aspect, she's saying that, I have a daughter in my home, so I'm not going to bring crazy around me. And I get that, because you want to protect your home and your daughter as well. But what G Clark is saying is that when you shack, you get to, like you said, you get to see what that person does on a daily basis and what you're willing to put up with and not willing to put up with. But you have to do that prerequisite before they come into your home, so you can know whether they have red flags up for crazy or not.
Right. And to
co-sign on add to it, I agree with him. But the thing is, the problem with shacking sometimes that's like I was making that comment. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? Some people just be shacking and that's it. Oh, they ain't. Hey, we already cool. Why didn't we? I've had friends. I understand what you're saying, not all, but there's a lot of men like they ain't even think about marriage. Well, everything's good. Why change things? This is good.
Right.
So I'm sorry.
Let me burst the bubble real quick, because the Bible says at one point in time that when a man entered her, they became married. Let me break this thing down real quick. Let me break this thing down, because y'all get hooked up on the ceremony. Let me show you this right here. This symbolizes not the eternal ring or the infinite ring, the never ending, never beginning. This represents the part of the woman's anatomy. What do? You put that anatomy on this here. Boom.
On the finger.
That is when you do that in front of guests, that is the appropriate, that is the non-sexual way of showing the consummation. What is consummation? Consummation is the actual act. Usually after weddings, back in traditional times, the first thing that they were able to do, because most of them were virgins, was actually putting her ring on the dangling. You see what I'm saying? And even in the Bible, it says when he entered her, they became one. That's when they became married. It was no pastor saying, I now deem you. It was no state saying that I have this license to give you, because if I got inside of you before I got that license, we already married by that definition alone.
So what you saying?
A lot of y'all is married to somebody before y'all even shacked. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Because the ceremony is BS. The ceremony is BS. And I'll shop that from any mountain in the world. Again, the whole point of the marriage is for this point here. You may put this on your wife's finger. She puts it on yours. That's showing that we have both became one. We're becoming one, and we agreeing to do something to be one, and maybe make another one. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the whole ceremony is BS.
Get your guns ready.
I'm saying I done shot for real.
Get your guns ready, boy. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Since you said it that way, and I never thought about it that way, G. Clark, you just made me think of something. Well, how many wives do you have?
Boy,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. I've been one of them. Because
now you got me. To the ceremony. That's the only one you taking care of.
You got me thinking about all the wives that I had long time ago. Now, maybe I'm committing adultery against them.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
but we come up
in adultery, so that's where I'm trying to figure out where why did he say don't commit fornication and don't commit adultery?
It's
So,
a thin line. It's the
well,
same thing. A sin is a sin.
That's a conversation for a day, because there would be no need for fornication as soon as you have sex with somebody and your wife. I understand what you're saying. There's proof, but then also he said don't fornicate. That's how
he said. See, you're taking it wrong. He said when you have sex, that person becomes your wife. You become married.
Correct. So what is fornication? So then why would God put that in? What would be the need to say fornication?
Well, if you find a wife singular and you made another wife, that's fornication.
No,
so
that's adultery.
Well, I mean, depending on the translation. Remember, we talked about that. That's 2,000 years ago. I mean, but the act is still fornication, right? Okay, so I mean, I think both definitions can be true. But yeah, man, I really feel, ladies,
don't do it, G. Don't do it, Grady. Don't do it,
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you done brought out Pastor WCCW. I done shown my chest hair this morning. Ladies, brothers and sisters, I feel musicians, turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. But I feel this morning we have to look at self. The Bible says examine self. It didn't say look at the person that got the splinter in their eye. It said look at the forest in your own. I just want to say this morning. I'm sorry for everybody I charged to get married, because if y'all had sex before I said I pronounced you were already married. I am sorry, because Shacking reveals the image of that which God has given us. There's no way to know that person doesn't like to wash dishes without shacking. There's no way to know that they don't wash the tub after they shower without shacking. See, they can be perfect for hours on a date, but not with shacking. Shacking reveals the two people. Come on, somebody. Will there be one? Will there be one? Because all I am saying, from the rising of the sun to the going down of that same sun, if you're worthy, you ain't worthy.
Why don't put your camera back on, girl? Let me see you cracking it.
I'm just saying.
She had the Holy Spirit right now. She's slain in the spirit.
You got someone that you got saved over there.
All I'm saying is that there'd be a lot less divorces if we indeed shack. And I want you to know that mama was on to something, because maybe bad that maybe some men was shacking part of the day here, shacking part of the day there. It can get out of hand at times. But all I'm saying is that if you really want to know, I mean, hey, like I said, you don't know he don't quite well until you shack it. You can be perfect on a date.
Listen, Linda.
Going to the churches.
Some of y'all
girl, I want to see you cracking up. She got falling on the floor.
All I'm saying is, I can be perfect for a few hours. I can be perfect for a few hours of a day.
Oh my God!
You understand what I'm saying? Shacking deals with weeks, months, sometimes years. Okay. But on a date, like today's date is the 25th. If I give you this date, I can put on my best representative. I can make you feel love. I can make you feel interesting. But come on and shack and find out if he wiped good or not. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like if you got them stains in the drawer. Stains in the drawers could cause a divorce on both of you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hold on, G. I think she's still in the spirit. G. Let me hit her with a little song. Let me hit a little song, G. Clark.
Oh Lord.
Come on,
Like,
Ronnie.
read some of them comments. I want to see some of them comments. Read some of them comments. real quick.
Okay. So while Great is getting that set up, DJ Will say that is true, G. When you shacking, you find out who you dealing with. Tiasha said you will never truly know everything about a person. She said that's true. Let's see. DJ Will said G on fire. Sandra Altman said, if we as children of God will follow the words of God in the Bible, where it says that he that finds a woman finds a good thing, so men shall pray to God for a good woman and wait on his answer and stop going on your own. In other words, get out and stay out of your own way blessings. And I feel you. I feel you there. But again, I think a clear approach to who you're dealing with has to be, it's got to be in the conversation. Okay. All right. So Tiasha says some divorces need to be made. Dang, G. Clark, that will open up some eyes. I'm just saying, we have to understand the difference between tradition and what's really being taught in the book, because the Bible never says anything about shacking. That was man-made. So living with someone, we're living in different times. Back then, the daughter stayed with the family. She could be 40 years old, unmarried. She's in the house that she grew up with until a man asketh for her hand in marriage from the father.
Yeah,
we're living in a totally different time. That don't happen. Y'all gone. Most women gone at 18. Yeah. Some of them younger than that, because they done found an older man that's gonna take care of and give them a place to live to lead the parents. You understand what I'm saying? So,
until they come up, find another man that got more money than them, then they monkey bar their own over there.
So anybody that's got something against shacking, please keep your child in your house, no matter how long they get, no matter how grown they get, until they get married.
Unfortunately, some of them are in their homes. I know a few. I'll be like, Lord, you 40-something, you still live with your mama? Wow. But hey,
maybe because he's saving for a better day.
waiting for his wife.
Maybe because he got child support. He got to stay somewhere. Hold on, G. Hold on, G. I got to say this. So you mad at your man because he's staying at their mama house when he could have been standing up on the bridge? I don't understand.
I didn't say all of that. I'm just saying
he could be there to take care of his mom.
For different things. And as far as shacking up, like I said, when you dating somebody, hopefully you're visiting them and spending nights over there and days. You don't have to necessarily live. Because imagine if a woman that didn't work out, now they got to move, find a new place, move with somebody else. Eventually, you got to have your own shit.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this. Before I had my first marriage, I left home at 17. My mom got injured, had back surgery and stuff. So I moved back home to take care of my mom. And sometimes we have to do that. And my mom, she encouraged me, go out and date, go out and do this and that. Like, Mom, I can't leave you. But I ended up getting married though. My mom, she recovered, before when I got married though. But she dated me while I was with my mom. I stayed in the house with my mom. But I was taking care of her. I was going to work and taking care of her. So, doors of church is open, y'all.
I feel a shout coming on. I feel my help coming on.
I'm glad to see you back, girl. I see your face. You dry your tears. And it was funny. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, it's different strokes for different folks. You do you. I mean, what I'm saying?
Yeah, because everybody's not perfect. Everybody's life is not perfect. But we're practicing and we're wanting it. We're working at it. Sometimes we just have to be a little patient with others. We may not have things the way that society said we should be, but we have, and we're doing. We're not incarcerated. We're not, we're everybody's on a journey. So don't look down on a person because he don't have what you have. You have your own place. You have this and that. He may not have it. He may be working toward or saving towards it. Sometimes people process is a little slower. Your lane may be fast in his lane. He may be in the right lane trying to merge to get on the expressway, but he got a couple of cars and a couple of trucks in front of him. So he got to find a way to merge yourself into a situation. You know what I mean? You already in the HOV lane because you know you're in the HOV lane because you got the HOV lane of life. When you have multiple people in the cars with you, you know the government gonna help you along that way. You get that the government made that lane HOV lane for you. A lot of times sometimes people we have to find and merge our way on, but once we get on, we on. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Well, if I think it's time for us to close out the show. We've gone 25 minutes over, but we
Wait a
enjoyed
minute.
every minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, I'm giving closing remarks. Rhonda, if you have anything to share for the people, please do so now.
I don't know whether they're asking for my cash app or what, but I'll be glad to give it to you. Somebody said something about put up the cash app.
Put the cash app out. I want to put mine up too.
I'll be glad to put it up.
We gonna put it up in yes.
Look.
Oh Lord. It's offer time in the house.
Profit 727.
Oh my goodness. Put it back on that G card. DJ Wiz. Thank you, DJ. My boy DJ J Wiz. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, I don't even know where the banner at, G card. I've been doing it.
I put it up. I've been putting it up, but I've been getting the let's see.
Yeah, put everybody.
Died over here. Let's see.
Y'all make sure you guys go to djgreaterbaby.com. Also, djgreaterbaby.com. Also, go to the Grady Taylor Show on YouTube and subscribe. Y'all, please, we need those subscribers and like the videos. Oh my God, this is so hilarious. Go ahead, G.
So you put the wrong banner up, Grader. Let me help you out.
Oh yeah. No, I was on the radio. Make sure they go to the Western night too. Go ahead, G.
It's offering time in the house of God, ladies and gentlemen. Like I really think what I've come out of here. I know we was talking about what you bring to the table, but a lot of times you won't find what that person brings to the table. And I think shacking, we kind of made that clear. Shacking is really what you when you really find what they're bringing and what they are. If they're lazy, if because again, you could be perfect for a few hours on a date. Mm-hmm. When you can't find a cave to run into to hide because whatever, I mean, because like I said, things gonna come out. Somebody gonna leave some drawers on the floor, and whether they be free, whether they be white as snow or come up from the muck and miry clay. You understand what I'm saying? Like I feel like shacking should be a part of dating someone seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my point. Again, ladies and gentlemen, everybody has their each and their own. I'm just really concerned on turning the mirror on self. And I think if you ain't using every opportunity to make sure that person is right for you, you cheating yourself, because at the end, something's going to be there that you're unhappy with, causing for the divorce, causing for the breakup, when you shouldn't have settled in the first place. Mm-hmm. So if you're not using shacking, if you're not figuring out the sex is whatever it's supposed to be, because I mean, there's people that's unhappy sexually with their people.
Yeah. They married
and if you overlook that, go on look in that mirror. That's all I'm saying. Pastor Deacon Grader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm both on.
Oh, wait, a cash app came in. Jesus. Oh. Yeah. Put that shot music on.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all put y'all cash app in there. Oh Lord Jesus. Hold on, G Card.
Whoa, you want us to put our cash app in there? You heard I'm getting your G Clark.
Oh man, that was I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Man. Glory to God. Pastor Deacon Grady.
Yes, sir. I thought Miss LaRonda.
Rhonda, you going, girl?
Miss LaRonda. You had in closing statement
for
the church. You had in closing statement for the church.
Yes, put Jesus first in everybody that you're looking for and let him help you and guide your feet.
Amen.
Let him guide you.
Hmm. Yes, yes. Miss Be the Light.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna call you Pedialyte.
Now Pedialyte,
You
be the
such a
light.
baby. You such a baby. But go ahead.
Roan. I would say one thing that I do understand that it starts from self love. Look in the mirror. So I agree with everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Start with self because you
Yes.
know what you want. You know what I'm saying? And take time to know you so you know what you're looking for. And then take time to know the person. So it's a process. It may not necessarily have to shack for me. I took time. I used to spend days and weekends at a person's house that I was dating, and I got to know their habits. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean, each to their own, but start with self-love. So you know how someone knows how to treat you. You love them, you show them. They
Mhm.
know how you respect you because they see how you love yourself. And at the end of the day, we need to respect each other and treat each other good.
Amen.
Period. Like people. Amen.
Amen. The reason why I say I call you baby because you have a baby like spirit, and God's always take care of fools and babies, but you have the baby like spirit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mhm. All right now. We gonna keep it pushing. No.
No.
Hey,
Huh?
No, I'm saying,
I'm
but she's. I didn't say it mean that in a negative way, but go ahead.
y'all done got me out of character, man. Hey, DJ J Wiz, man, I'm humbled, Doc. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Jay Wiz.
Absolutely. Um, you know, again, like you have to give yourself every opportunity. Um, most time when we're looking for jobs, uh, you know, a lot of us find one job, we apply to it. It either makes us happy because we got something new, but eventually we find things that if we done a little research, we probably would avoid it in the first place. The same thing should go in your relationship. Like you should be dating. If you're not married, you should be dating. That means multiple people. That means that on today, I am going to go see Angela. Tomorrow, I will be with Christy. The next day, I'm gonna be with Sharice, and I'm
Good
gonna
job.
look at all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't really care for Angie's attitude, I know I can't change her attitude. I'm gonna move her away, and I might put Lisa there. But I'm gonna keep that carousel going until. Wait a minute. Oh, she different. Wait. Okay, so she different. Let me match her against Lisa. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. Bye, Lisa.
Process of elimination.
Let me see. Oh, well, now Stacy can't hold. Bye, Stacy. Because when you find something, that's what they say. When you find something, you can be looking for something, but then you find it. Okay. When you find something, that's when it's a good thing. So when you take that one that's different and put her against the other ones, you find that she's special. You find that she's different. You find that maybe that's the one that's gonna work. But if you dating and you just going for one person and because they fit your he looks good and all he does this and you have nobody to base him against, you're cheating yourself. And you're gonna be the cause for your own demise, for your own breakup. That's all I'm saying. Bring a good decision to the table. How about that?
Damn, boy, excuse me. Y'all have heard it today. And I'm just gonna put the icing on the cake. Ladies and gentlemen of the church, I want y'all to say this with me. If I take care the inner me, I will have no enemy. You understand what I'm saying? Those that and I get it, go home and pray and fast on what I just said, and take this lesson today. Each one reach one, each one teach one. We love you, and we're out of here. Peace. Peace.
I like how you flip that. The inner me is the enemy.
Yeah.
I know you got that for too. I know.